imagine they're going to get that many more opportunities with only 11 and a half left. So Moses goes to the air. Laurie coming forward. This time he has to play it. It comes away near Corey. It's a try. The ball game is tied up. And they're going bonkers at CommBank.
Yeah, really nice play. Moses down the short side, and again, it's this right boot of Moses, pinpoint, in behind the Tigers' defensive line, and Simonson making a difference. Simonson up above the pack, competing for the footy. There's Gutherson. Here comes Simonson, back into the arms of Niukore. And he crawls, lunges, and gets Parramatta level. Moses, the former Tiger, with an opportunity to put Parramatta back in front.
Oh.
What about the work from Simonson?
That is perfection from Simonson. Nothing wrong with this.
Fair catch from Niukore.
Well, if anyone deserves a try today, it's got to be that man. He has been a weapon for Parramatta.
Try confirmed. 7 wins from 8 appearances in the centres last year, Marata Niukore. And some of his carries in the second half have got his side out of trouble. The sheer physicality and purpose in which he's carried has been enormous. 104 running metres, 5 tackle busts and a try now. Moses with it all to do.
He has missed 4 kicks all season. He hasn't had many kicks from this part of the ground, but he is 2 from 3 this year from the right sideline to perhaps break the hearts of his former teammates. No good! No good! Wide right, and it's 20 points all into the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, Moses injecting himself down the short side on the final play. That's his second try assist of the afternoon. He throws it up, and Simonson, well, there's a moment as a winger where you can hesitate, and there's a moment where you can just compete. And it was a great effort from Bailey Simonson to get the ball back. Moses unable to add the extras, disappointed with himself, and we're all level. Well, isn't that man riding the moments here? Michael Maguire.
Well, there's some match winners now that could really step up with a field goal. Moses, can kick him. Gutherson as well. Hastings has only kicked 1 in the NRL. It was back for the Roosters in 2016. Brooks has kicked a field goal in this Easter Monday clash before. Who's going to stand up? 20 points apiece. Now the run from Mitchell. Ball came down. Well, out of nowhere, an opportunity for the Tigers. Jimmy Roberts. And the noise dies down. Crowd nervous. There's Roberts. There's Hampton. The trainer raining onto the field as play continues.
Where's Hastings?
On to 12. He's been running the show, Jackson Hastings. Is he the man to put it through the sticks? That's Brooks, a dummy half. Hastings on the matter. Out for Laurie. Then it comes to Norfoluma. Yes! But they got under him. It's going up as no try. And that just might have saved this game for the Eels.
I think it's Oregon Kafusi, the front rower.
Confirmed, David, Norfoluma's held up the whole time.
Norfoluma just doesn't get stopped from this close to the line. He's so powerful, built low to the ground. He cuts back on the inside of Gutherson, spins, twists, and it's Kafusi who comes in now, the front rower with Penasini.
Brilliant.
Ball is up.
Perham, he gets
Knocked down
underneath.
initially.
Heroes everywhere for the Eels.
But tip you had Oregon
Just
Kafusi.
looking at all available angles to make sure the ball doesn't get to the ground.
You're not kidding. No one stops Norfoluma from there.
He's so strong,
Ball
Dan,
is
and
still
he's
up.
just got this great body position where he can twist and wriggle and shrug. And Parramatta jerseys just came from everywhere, but none more impressive
And
than
remains
Oregon
up.
Kafusi.
David Nofoaluma's held up in goal. We have a decision.
and the Tigers are piled out here.
Oh.
The play the ball's on the 10-metre line, and the winger, Stafford Toa's back on the 40-metre line. They've got 30 metres of depth here.
This is the deepest back line I've ever seen. So everyone's ready for the ball to be played. Everyone knows this is no try. So maybe there's a little technical snafu here, but it's 20-all. It'll stay that way for now.
Fans are on the edge of this.
Here's Brooks. On to Hastings. Now Madden. Laurie's quick pass. Went past Garner. Crowd thought it brushed Garner's hand. Tie now. With 2 tackles left. Tall as Settler.
Hastings coming to the left-hand side. He's dragged.
He's flat 2. It's not field goal. He goes to Madden. Oh, it goes through Garner. And it goes past the winger tie. And Parramatta hold on.
Well, again, they had a chance on the outside, but it was the pressure from Murata Nurkore. Jamming in hard. Comes flying in on Madden and puts him under pressure. Simonson in on Garner. And unable to execute the ball to Toa. Gutherson was coming across. And Brad Arthur just watching.
Well, we know about the Tigers' heartbreak. Parramatta, they thought they had Cronulla beat a few weeks ago. Lost that one at the death. But they've had some very close wins as well.
They've just got to get through their set, then. They just need to get through without error.
7 minutes to go. What a game. We thought we saw the best of it with Melbourne Cronulla, the high quality of that game. Yesterday was an absolute belter in Wollongong.
He's been huge, Nathan Brown, since coming back into the action.
Inside Tigers territory with Dylan Brown. Now Lane just happened to take the tackle. Red rising here. Moses. No to the air. Going back to the well. Tottenham says mine. Takes it. Discipline from Parramatta.
Looks like Ryan Madison's had come on at right centre for Parramatta. Nurkore off the field.
This has been where the Tigers have had a real battle, and that's getting it out. This is tackled through with Norfoluma, and he fashions a pass to Garner. That was important.
Yeah, he does that well, doesn't he? Norfoluma.
Now Twal.
James Tamo, what an afternoon he's had.
Massive penalty, West's Tigers. Late in the count, 15 short of halfway, and they'll get another chance.
Yeah, he was just fighting and twisting in the tackle, trying to play the footy. Makatoa just hanging on too long. And doesn't he enjoy that? Big James Tamo, the big front rower.
Now, they didn't look for the field goal last time. Surely that's not the case here.
5.5 minutes remaining. It's an absolute must. You can see the blue shirt of the Tigers. He's out there. He's been barking instructions to Hastings and Brooks. You get the feeling it's going to be Hastings. It's been that type of afternoon.
He kicked the field goal last year for Wigan against Huddersfield. The big moment doesn't seem to bother him. As now it comes from Brooks away to Leilua. Almost through. We haven't seen him all day with the ball. And there it creates some havoc. Now Parramatta backpedaling. There's Hastings pointing again.
He wants it at the post end.
And now it comes now
position.
Madden's deep on the left. It's Hastings though on the right. Then the dummy. Then the grubber. This needs to hold. No! But Parham touched it. Parham has touched this. He should have. It's a dropout.
Well, he shied away from it, Hastings. He had a chance right in front. He wanted to go the switch to Madden.
Now it comes out of the 20. The bunker is intervened.
It's landed on over the dead ball line.
No question. The bunker steps in. Thank goodness.
Look at Perham's eyes. They never left the footy. He was riding every bounce.
Well done.
Hold here.
And 7 tackles. Well, Hastings has been superb today, but that's a moment he may regret.
7 tackles. This will be in Moses' range. He can hit them.
Well, Gutherson as well. Now it's it's Parramatta's chance. And that's a good run from Oregon Kaufusi. Short side players, Moses to Lane. This is only tackle 3, but he keeps it going. Rain. Oh, Brown. They've lost 10 metres out of all that.
They're out on their feet, the players.
Well, we might have 10 more minutes as well. Makatoa. They're not to halfway. They haven't been as efficient here as they have most of the game. Not the cleanest play the ball either. Papali'i.
Great run.
But they're still outside the 40. This will be one hell of a kick if they want to have a crack. And again, they're going to play the patient game. Moses. These kicks have been a nightmare for the Tigers. But it bounces back. And that's not forward. So the Tigers, look where they are, only 19 short of halfway.
Yeah, it was a really poor set from Parramatta. They had 7 tackles. There was an offload from Lane that was loose that went to Mitch Rain. He threw a wild pass back inside and Parramatta never recovered. They should have been either having a shot at field goal or having the Tigers come out of a corner. And now the Tigers on the second tackle, well, they're up towards the halfway line.
So they still haven't had a shot with 2 genuine chances. 2:37 left. Outside, inside pass. Laurie threatens, just held down. That was Kaufusi and Dylan Brown, crucial. Now it's Hastings wheeling and dealing. Oh, did Makatoa have a piece of Roberts?
That was close.
Last tackle. Madden on the run. Steadies. Better kick. Oh, but it's cruel. It's cruel. And Gutherson. The patience. And now it's Parramatta's opportunity.
7 tackles. The pressure from Mitch Rain on Madden. Outstanding.
Oh, Perrin, that's a good run.
That's better from the Eels. 2 direct runs. Gutherson and Perrin.
Almost taken high. They're going to be within range for sure. Penasini. Brown wasn't ready. Keeps it going to Makatoa. That's the 30-metre line.
Marnie back into the action now for Parramatta. Barking orders, steering Nathan Brown towards the left post. Here it comes.
Straight into Tama. Marnie is going to go. Well, he doesn't know where to go. Moses! They rush up on him. And now Kaufusi's wide out, has to centre it here. Well, here we go. This might be the last chance. Moses for the win! Missed it! Still all tied up. Finally, we have a shot at field goal. But Moses can't nail it from in front.
Yeah, it looked like Marnie was ready to go the play before, and then I think it might have been Mitch Moses that said, take another one. No Parramatta forward was ready to take the ball. They came across field and dropped Papali'i back underneath. And Moses unable to get it through. And the Tigers now, 40 seconds left.
Remember, it's a 0 tackle set.
That's right.
It's time, though, that's the issue. They've got to get close enough before that time ticks down.
Well, the Tigers just look like they're happy to get the golden point.
Well,
Hold behind the ruck.
Both teams are completely out on their feet. Oh, offload Tama. Here's Roberts linking up now with Talangi. Gets it on. They need to be careful too, not to lose it, but now 12. Maybe 2 plays left. Brooks.
Laurie's in front of him.
Well, if it comes, it has to be here.